Hi, welcome to the Gamesplainer. I'm Jeff the Gamesplainer, and today I'm Gamesplaining Dive. So Dive is a wonderful player game from Sit Down Games. This game feels like it is aimed at a younger market within just the way it plays, because it's quite straightforward. However, there is a little bit of, this is working on something that we don't normally see in gaming. It's working on how good your eyesight is. So the essence of the game is you have a pile of transparent tiles that have pictures on them. Some of them might have pictures of sharks or turtles. They're the main things, but there are other things that will get in the way. So every now and then there might be a whale that just kind of clears out and you can't see anything underneath that little idea. But you need to, well, everyone at the same time needs to look at this pile and kind of make the decision. The top tile on there has no sharks, so I'll put down a marker that doesn't show any sharks on it. Oh, the next one down, I'm pretty sure that's where the shark is, so that will get the shark side of the marker. And there's also these turtles, and they give some bonus for whoever has put the highest number. So you can put a couple of markers onto that little space to enable you to catch the turtle if you have the most. But if two people have the same most, no one catches it. Turtles are worth an extra point or 2 points if it's an orange turtle. And there's a manta ray that helps you. If you're further back, you can catch the manta ray to where the player in front of you is. And it's a little bit of a catch-up mechanism. Those things are really cool. But the whole, I can see stuff that changes, and it's some people are going to be able to see really easily, some not so easily, and that's really where this game is at. It's like, how far can you see down in this pile and make out exactly which spot it's on? Plus, some of the tiles don't have all of the spots, so there'll be some bubbles missing. And so it makes it just a little bit harder to judge. That one's on that level because there's a bubble missing. Being able to see far enough down it's tough. You have to have really good eyesight for that to work. And so there's a balancing act on this game where if you're playing with kids who potentially have better eyesight than adults, they're probably going to do really well at it, depending on what they're seeing. I would assume that anyone who struggles with vision probably does not want to play this game and shouldn't bother even looking at this one. Simply because it really is necessary to have that ability to see and kind of make a judgment. Is that level 2, level 3? Is that on level 5? There are also in the box some other little creatures which I'll get into in the Gamesplaination to say this is what they do. I didn't actually use them, but I've said what they are. And you'll notice with this one, I've only done one more video of the Gamesplanation. Of course, I'm kind of gamesplaining and playing it at the same time. So just so you can get a feel for how the whole thing works together, and that seemed like the easiest way to go. This realistically is a hidden game, so you hide what you're doing, make your decisions, and someone else or the other players do the same and then reveal all at the same time, which makes it really hard to play as one player. So you'll have to forgive that on the Gamesplanation, that I'm trying to make a decision and I'm trying to get things different to each player, but it hasn't always worked out. But you'll see when you actually watch it what I'm talking about with that. But there's these other little animals that enable you to have a one-off ability, and they're one use only, but picking the right time of when to use them and what to do with them. Of course, each animal does something different to each other, and right at the beginning of the game it's kind of take an animal. If you want the same animal as someone else, whoever's youngest gets it. I personally play, if you want the same animal as someone else, the person who is less gamey gets it. That's my opinion. I just think that's a better way to work with adults rather than actual age, because actual age has zero to do with this game unless you're playing with younger children, and in which case, yes, play that way. So look, I'll leave that there. Please go ahead and watch my Gamesplanation to get a feel for what the game is, how it plays, all the rules and all the stuff. If you have any comments or suggestions, please write them below. If you have any games that you would like to be gamesplained, please shoot me an email to thegamesplainer@gmail.com. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter @thegamesplainer to keep up to date with the games I'm playing. Subscribe to my videos to keep up to date with the games that I'm gamesplaining. And until next time, enjoy gaming.